Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanshika and I make videos related to beauty, fashion and lifestyle. So if this is something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button. Also, I make videos related to life as a student in Germany, so that would help you a lot if you're planning to come here. So you can subscribe in that case as well. Talking about this video, in this video I'll teach you how I created this makeup look using all the drugstore products that I love. So if you want to know about it, just keep on watching. So the first step that I want to do is use a primer. This one is from Color Bar. I'm just taking a little bit on my fingers and using it on my nose, T area, probably the areas which get oily. And primer, it gives you a layer between your skin and makeup. एंड आई थिंक कि इससे आपकी जो स्किन है वो थोड़ी प्रोटेक्टेड रहती है मेकअप से. सो इट्स गुड एंड ऑल्सो इट गिव्स यू दैट ब्लर्ड इफेक्ट सो दैट आपका जो मेकअप है दैट कैन ईजिली स्टिक. द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट आई एम गोइंग टू यूज़ इज़ द लूमी ग्लोशन. इज like a strobe cream. This one is from L'Oreal in the shade Light Glow, and I just like to use it a little bit on the high points of my face to have that glow from within kind of look. Can you see the glow it gives? It's really nice and affordable. By the way, मैंने अपना स्किन केयर पहले ही कर लिया था. स्किन केयर before your makeup is really important because you need a nice base before you start on with your makeup, otherwise it can turn out to be patchy. So please don't forget to do that. Now I want to do my eyebrows first. So for that I'm using this eyebrow pencil by Morphe. This one is not like drugstore, but it's not that expensive also. But I really like this one for my eyebrows because I don't want to fill my eyebrows too much. I just have this gap which I want to fill in, and this one works perfectly for me. But you can also try the one from NYX. That one is really nice as well. So I just want to fill in this and maybe a little bit here. इसको थोड़ा ब्रश कर देंगे, थोड़ा शेप सही लगे उसके लिए. Now the next step that I do is start with a concealer. So if I'm doing a very heavy eye makeup, I prefer to do my eyes first, but since this is a natural look and I just want to do a light eyeshadow, that's why I'm doing my base first. So first I'm going to use this concealer. This is a really nice concealer. It's by NYX Bear With Me concealer. I'm using it in the shade medium, which is closer to my skin tone, and I just want to cover a little pigmentation and spots on my face. So मैंने इसको अपने से हाथ पे ले लिया है, and I'm using a concealer brush from Morphe. This is the M132 and it's a really नाइस कंसीलर ब्रश. यू कैन लुक एट द शेप, तो ये यूज़ करना बहुत ईजी हो जाता है. आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू टेक अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ कंसीलर, buff off the extra on the back of my hand, and just start applying it lightly all over my face and problematic areas. बहुत lightly लगा रही हूँ because I don't want to do a very heavy makeup. Also I am applying on my eyelids so that जो eyes के ऊपर pigmentation है वो भी cover हो जाए, so that our eyeshadow can pop. You can just see the difference for yourself. And the best part about this concealer is that it feels so lightweight and looks so natural. बिल्कुल भी ऐसा नहीं लगता ये कि मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा मेकअप यूज़ किया है या कुछ. और ब्रश से लगाने का ये फ़ायदा है कि इट गिव्स मी मैक्सिमम कवरेज. Moving it on my neck also a little bit because I don't want my face and neck to look so different. वैसे तो मेरा टॉप का इतना डीप नेक नहीं है, बट स्टिल आई थिंक मेरा फेस पूरा कंसीलर से ही इवन टोन हो गया है, एंड आई डोंट वांट इट टू बी टू हैवी, सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू यूज़ अ फाउंडेशन. But if you want to use a foundation, you can try this one from K Beauty. It's their cushion foundation, and this was my first time trying a cushion foundation, and it turned out so good for my skin. I'll just show, because I already put a lot of concealer, so I cannot like really show the difference. I think I'll make a separate video, but if you want to try, you can try this one. It's really good. This one from Elf, it's their Camo Liquid Blush, and this one is also very nice, affordable. Just 2 dots here and 2 dots here. Since मेरा face थोड़ा round है, तो I like to apply my blush here and take it upwards so that I can get that lifted effect. Just using my brush to blend it in. The color back into the face. Now to intensify the blush a little bit, because clearly I have blush blindness, I'm using a little bit of this Cloud Kiss blush from Mrucha Beauty in the shade Mulberry Magic, and this blush is so good. I'm just taking a tiniest drop on the back of my hand, like just this much. I think ये भी ज़्यादा है. I'm going to just blend it on my hand first, and जो मेरे फिंगर पे है उसको मैं साफ कर लेती हूँ. From here I'm going to take a little bit on the brush and just intensify it a little bit. I'm just intensifying a little bit because I want to have that red cheeky look. If you think it looks too much, you can always take your beauty blender and just blend it in. But I think ये camera पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा लगता है, but in person looks nice. So now the next thing that I want to do is highlight my under eyes a little bit. So I'm just cleaning my concealer brush. I'm going to again take the NYX blush, but in a lighter shade, which is beige. Again taking it on the back of my hand. थोड़ा सा ही लिया है, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं. और again इस brush से just under the eyes to brighten that area. और अगर यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा क्लीन अप करना है, if you think कि blush ज़्यादा लग गया around the mouth, so a little bit here also. Go in with my beauty blender to get rid of any harsh lines. I think it looks nice. Now I want to use a little bit of contour. This one is again from Elf. It's their bronzer and contour, and it's really nice. मेरा shade है light Clair. As I was saying, I'll show you how I like to use my contour. So I'm just going to take a little bit again on the back of my hand, and then I take my contour brush, dab it in or go directly on my face like this. बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, बस थोड़ा लाइट सा, just to give that shadow वाला effect. You can also just directly go in on your face and then use the brush to blend it. Other thing that I do is take it on the back of my hand and go under my jawline also, my non-existent jawline. And that's it. I think it looks really nice. And now we need to set the base. So to set my face, I'm using this powder from K by Katrina. Sometimes I like to use a lighter powder for my under eyes, but today I'm just going to use the same for the entire face. तो एक brush से I'm just going to bake my under eyes for some time. This powder, by the way, is so good. Looks so natural. बिल्कुल ऐसे केकी नहीं करता आपके मेकअप को. And next I'm going to take the same powder on a powder puff or set the rest of my face very lightly. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm using these mini eyeshadow palettes from K by Katrina. I think K Beauty का सामान बहुत अच्छा है. The price, it's not too cheap, I would say, but the quality that you get, it's really good. So I'm using this small palette. It's in the shade Embrace. It's like a pinky nude shade. So I'm going to take this light pink color, dust off the excess, and just lightly put it all over my eyelid. Okay. I think मेरे ब्रश पे कोई और कलर था, ग्रे, and वो लग गया. Wait, let me just fix it and come back. Okay, now it looks better. I fixed it with a little bit of concealer, but I'm using a different brush now. I'm going in with the same pink shade, dusting off the excess, and just lightly spreading it all over my eyelid with a light hand and circular motion. और इसको थोड़ा सा बाहर को विंग कर रही हूँ just to give a snatched look, but that's it. बहुत ज़्यादा कलर नहीं चाहिए मुझे. That's it, just a little bit of color. Now I'm just taking a different brush and going to take this dark brown shade, dust off the excess, और इसको मैं सिर्फ अपने outer socket में लगा रही हूँ, just a little bit, थोड़ी depth देने के लिए. Same on the other eye as well. And then I'm going to use in the previous brush again just to blend everything in. Now I'm using this shimmer shade to give a little bit of shimmer. Very subtle I want. ये golden shade थोड़ा सा just on the inner corner. Okay. And that's it for the eyes. जो ये powder लगाया था इसको थोड़ा सा dust off कर देते हैं. Now since our face looks really powdery, I'm going to use this dewy setting mist from ELF. Just going to spray it so that all the powders can melt. This step brings back the dewiness in your makeup, otherwise it looks very powdery. इसको थोड़ा सा blender से blend कर लेते हैं. And now I'm just going to use in a little bit of powder blush again. This is again from Color Bar. It's in the shade Sweet Scarlet. This is a very old blush, so I don't know if they still have it, but I really like this color on me, so I'm just using a little bit to bring that flushed cheeks look in my face. To complete the eyes, I'm going to use my eyelash curler first. For the mascara, I'm using this one from Maybelline. It's the Colossal Bubble Mascara. It's really nice, gives a nice volume and length. Do you see that length? Insane. I want to apply a little bit of kajal on my waterline, so I'm using this one from K Beauty. It's a dual ended liner. इसके एक side पे eyeliner है felt tip वाला, which is really nice, and दूसरी side पे kajal है. So I want to apply a little bit of this. Kajal is so smooth, guys. इसको मैं थोड़ा सा smudge कर लेती हूँ. And that's it. Looks really good. I like this smudged look. Maybe I can try to do a little inner corner wing sort of thing with this eyeliner as well, just to see how it looks. I did a little bit of eyeliner. मैंने बहुत टाइम से eyeliner किया नहीं है, तो ये थोड़ा सा messy सा है, but ठीक है, I think it looks good. I did a little bit on the outside and a little bit on the inside. looks fine, and but this liner, it's really good. Even iska kajal or eyeliner ki tip works really well. Now for the last and final step, that is lipstick. First I want to remove this lip balm from my lips, क्योंकि आईज और ये सब बहुत सटल है, लिपस्टिक थोड़ी सी बोल्ड लगाएंगे. सो फर्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू यूज़ दिस लिप लाइनर फ्रॉम L'Oreal. It's in the shade Worth It Intense. It's like a red plum shade. If you have used the lipstick Worth It from L'Oreal, you know what I'm talking about. And for the lipstick, I'm again using a lipstick from L'Oreal Paris. It's their color rich nude lipsticks, again in the shade Worth It Intense, and you need to look at the color. Isn't it the most perfect berry toned color, berry brown toned color that you will need? It looks really, really nice. This color is not like too red or too brown, perfect in between kind of shade. इसको थोड़ा सा I will dab because ये बहुत dark हो रही है as compared to my makeup. So थोड़ा सा light कर with our fingers only, and then I'll just top it off with this lip oil from Elf. It's red in color. The shade is Red Delicious, and this shade looks so good. It's pure justice to its name, Red Delicious. It looks good on its own as well, but as a topper also it looks really pretty, and it's so comfortable on the lips. So that is the final look. I think it looks pretty good. These are all the drugstore products that I really like and use on a regular basis. So that's all for the video. If you like it, please leave a nice comment, hit like, share, subscribe, and also let me know what other kind of videos you want me to do on this channel, and I'll be more than happy to make those. Till then, bye, and I will see you in my next one.